Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Awesome. Thank you guys. This is awesome. Yeah, this is like, I told Ellie there's like 2 things on my list I wanted to do. One, have a corner offer with branded makers. Thank you, Pete. The second was this, having these scissors. But we thank you guys for being here. We're really excited to open this new office. Thank you everyone here who's helped make this happen. And I just want to say we actually closed on this office the day that we lost someone super important to us. And obviously it's a challenging time to open a new business and a new office, but we can't thank you guys enough for the support. It's been pretty amazing. So the rest of the day is about Remax. Thank you, Dan and Pam, for everything. Thank you to the 608 for branding and welcoming us to the community. And let's go have some cake and have some fun and enjoy the day. So thank you guys very much.
Can I get a picture?
Hey,
So we did have some technical difficulties getting ready for our podcast here today with cameras and microphones, but hopefully you can all hear us out there in Facebook and YouTube and Periscope, Twitch, and all the other places we could be right now. Thanks for joining us. I am here. We are at the new 608 team real estate office here in downtown Madison, Regent Street. We're super excited to be here. I'm one of the co-owners of Remax Preferred, which is the part of the support staff behind this amazing office, and these 2 owners sitting next to me. Just a huge investment, not only in a community here locally in a building and everything else, but in our brand and their own businesses. And certainly this is all about the next step for their clients. I'm really excited to I know certainly more than they'll be able to share today on the podcast here, but I know a lot about their plans, and it's really neat that they want to start from where everybody else strives to be at the end. So, or at least that's how I see it from the outside. So, from that being said, it's all in the details. Dominic, Ellie, you guys take it from here. How did you get here? What happened?
Yeah. Thanks, Dan.
Yeah.
Thanks, Dan. Yeah. So we originally we combined forces as partners in business and partners in life. We met at Remax, and we were helping people buy and sell, and we were always preaching to our clients, never rent, right? Because you're paying someone else's mortgage. And Dom and I were actually moving in together, and we were thinking of buying a bigger home. And we just kept looking for a house, and we're like, do we really need to spend more on a home right now, or should we just focus on our business? And this opportunity presented itself to buy this building on Regent Street. There's an upper level Airbnb, so it's a super cool property because our mortgage is almost paid for by having that rental space above. And we realized, if we wanted to take the next step into real estate, that to do so, we really needed a space. And we're like, why would we be realtors who are renting space? That seems so ridiculous. And,
Right.
We think we always are trying to think a little bit bigger picture. So we're like, in order to really establish anything credible, and not credible, I don't want to say credible, but
I think
financially solve it in the future.
You hit something actually that's really important. While bricks and mortar are going to change in a huge way, it's still important, I think, that when people are investing in their largest asset, that they're dealing with somebody who's truly in business, not somebody who's working out of their car, or hasn't invested in a community in their business and staff, employees, systems, and all those things, and not somebody who's just running a fly-by-night thing on the internet and hoping that you kind of quote unquote fall for that.
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
But anyway.
So when this opportunity came up, we're like, if we really want to take our team and our business to the next level, let's own a piece of, commercial real estate, commercial mixed-use residential, which was a perfect combination for us. And we decided, let's screw buying a new house right now. Let's move in together in my home. I have one that, babe, sorry. And let's buy this building. So we put in an offer in, was it January?
Yeah.
And then we closed in March. And ever since we've been renovating it, we renovated the whole interior. We did kind of a partial renovation of the exterior. We still have plans to do more. It's ever evolving, but
very cool.
It's just created the opportunity to do so much more than just the brokerage services and actually be a part of the community.
Awesome. So Dom, why don't you talk about like some of those additional services? Because I think a lot of people assume that real estate agents just buy and sell homes. And I mean, I'm for one can speak for our industry that it's a lot more than that these days. There's a lot more of the transaction we care about and certainly take care of. And then also the clients themselves, man, there's so much more we do for them. Just in addition to just buying and selling the actual home itself, there's a lot outside. So why don't you take it from there?
Yeah, I think you hit it on the head when you said community, both of you. So I think when Ellie and I were talking about this office and what we wanted this to represent, and with you and Pam and talking about how REMAX can play a bigger role in the Madison community, we thought, how do we create a brand out of this, the 608, the clients that we want to represent, and more importantly as well, the team that we want to be a part of or build. And when you think about community, there's a lot of ego in real estate in Madison. There's a lot of names tied to things. There's a lot of self-interest. And we wanted that to be more of a community focus with our pillars, a focus on philanthropy as well, giving back to the community, giving back to charities that are hyper-local to the Madison area, and making sure that our agents felt like they were part of something bigger. And then really making sure that this wasn't about Dominic, this wasn't about Ellie, this was truly about the community that we serve. So as we actually came back from R4 in Vegas in February. And
and for those out there that don't know, like once a year we go to Vegas with all of our REMAX crazies and learn and play and everything. But man, do we get insane ideas out there. So,
Seriously.
Yeah. One of our agents, Pete, brought me the forms today. We were on the plane and we were brainstorming and we were thinking what do we come up with? What do we represent? What do we want the feel of this brokerage to be? And how do we continue to evolve full service beyond where it's traditionally been?
Okay.
And that was our goal. And that's what I think this represents today. And that's what the 608 brand represents.
Awesome. Well, hey, and our plan today, by the way, on this podcast was not to take an enormous amount of time. We are going to get to an interior tour here quick. Certainly you guys can all see the 608team.com. You guys can find out about these guys. But what's interesting is they're not going to be throwing a lot of here, look at this, here, look at that. They want to talk to you. They want to meet with you. They want to see you. They live here. I thought, the evolution of the name was fun to be involved with you guys, the evolution of your vision and everything else. It's been a blast to be a part of. It's been a blast to watch. And for those that don't know, these two are also engaged, and I happen to have at least something to do with them. I ended up in the same place at the same time. Yeah, or at least a little bit of it. There's certainly lots of other people too, but I thank everybody for tuning in. What we're going to do next, and I'm just going to check to make sure, see if there's any questions that have come in. Certainly, you guys, if you have any questions or if anybody, I better check my phone too to see if anybody wanted to actually come online and say hi to you guys, because I did put that out there for people to be able to do too. Of course, we would screen them heavily, before we would just let anybody jump online here. But let me double check. And before we get to the tour, and certainly if you guys have questions on the tour, Ellie won't be able to see your screen. So I'll try and get on and text back and forth if you have questions as she's walking around, or I'll holler at her. It's a small boutique office. This is what's great. While we think bricks and mortar are so important, it's also built for the new age of an agent. Lots of video capabilities, the look, everything. You guys will see. It's just awesome. So thanks for tuning in. Anything else you guys would like to say? Thanks for hosting today, the food, It was a little weird. There wasn't too many of us, and we were all
Yeah.
kind of staying apart, but it was still cool. The Chamber of Commerce was here. The ribbon cutting. How do you guys feel?
We're super
Yeah.
excited. And I think we just want to say thanks to Dan and Pam and Remax in general, the brand that is Remax.
Absolutely.
It's just like, it's such a cool brand to be a part of. And,
Yeah.
you know, when we were envisioning this, we're like, should we go off on our own completely? Should we stay with the brokerage? And like being a part of something bigger.
But still
also
having
that
your own
Remax.
thing.
Yeah. And having that brand behind us and the power of the brand and just the, support of the brand. It's like,
Well, how fun was it too to be out in the parking lot and talking with family and stuff like that, and being like, how many countries are you guys in? And then more importantly, and Walter Schneider, Fiona, Pamela Alexander, if you guys are watching,
thank you so
Sean,
Michelle.
Michelle
Thank
Hoyt,
you for being
Yeah.
here.
Michelle Roy. God, I could list off the whole regional
Yeah.
staff. So that's part of what we're talking about and what we love being together with. Thanks for sending us the stuff for our opening and Karen, even though you couldn't be here in person. Michelle, it was your very first trip out in person to anywhere, and we are really grateful for you coming out and doing your thing for a few moments too. So thank you for being here. That meant a lot to us. So with that being said, Ellie, why don't you go ahead and pick up.
Okay.
They'll still be able to hear you, so you'll be good to go, but the camera is facing
It's
you.
facing
Yep,
this
there
way.
you go. So now the other face this way. There you go. Or would it be easier for you to tour that the other
No,
way?
this works.
Okay. So
I'll
you're
see. I'll play around with it and I'll see.
All right, I'll put her on here.
Okay.
Get her so you guys can check her out.
Okay, guys. So I'm walking to the front of our office. Oh no, there's all these gifts out here, Dom. That's okay. This is definitely live. Is it okay if I do it vertical, Dan?